folks, this is Alan Tyson for Lee Hill and Johnston Insurers. Now that's what I'm talking about. As I like to say to my grandson Hoke when he does something the way it ought to be done, that's the way you do it. By the way, how do you like my lucky poncho? Folks, we have set the record for bad weather on football Saturdays in 2019. Anyway, after being throttled 3 weeks ago at Troy, our birds came out ready to play last Saturday at Paulson, and it showed as they put together a complete game in all phases and beat a blister on that bunch from the Bayou. Now, just in case you missed it, on offense, we rushed the ball for an average of 5 yards per carry, reaching pay dirt 4 times. We passed it for 80 yards and a score. We held on to the ball for over 33 minutes in the contest, and we didn't turn it over. On defense, though we gave up some yards through the air along with a couple of scores, we also had 2 interceptions, both of which resulted in touchdowns for our Blue Birds of Prey. And we also did the thing that every good defense ought to strive to do. We stopped Monroe from rushing it, allowing them only 85 yards on 31 carries, an average of 2.7 yards per tote. Our special teams scored a touchdown, and our punter was named the Special Teams Player of the Week in the Sun Belt. All in all, a great victory for our birds. 10 down and 2 to go, Big Blue. As for today, our Eagles have made their way to the land of opportunity for only the second time in program history as they travel to the city of churches to take on Arkansas State for the 5th time in the modern era. The Red Wolves, who are bowl eligible for the 9th straight year, have a 6-4 record overall on the season, and after starting 1-3 in conference play, have reeled off 3 in a row to run their record to 4-2 in the Sun Belt. These howlers from the hot water state run it and throw it about equal number of times per game, though 27 of their 39 touchdowns have come via the pass. They are also pretty high-powered, averaging over 33 points per game in just 28 minutes of possession time. On defense, if you take away Georgia, who beat them 55-0, they have those kind of bend, don't break statistics. Folks, here's the deal. We are once again on the road against a Sun Belt opponent who is capable of scoring a lot of points and has a pretty doggone good defense. Sounds a little like deja vu from a few weeks back, don't you think? If we have any chance of getting out of Jonesboro with a W and assuring ourselves of a winning season, here are my keys to the game. Could I get a drum roll there, Jenna Babe? Well, doesn't hurt to ask. Anyway, when we've got the ball, we first of all have to find some way of running the ball successfully between the tackles. We have to move the chains and win the time of possession. We have to pass the ball efficiently, and we have to avoid turnovers. When they've got the ball, we first and foremost have to stop them from running it. Then we have to account for their senior wide receiver on every down because he is the player that makes their offense most dangerous. With their quarterback not really being a big threat to run, we must not only put pressure on him from our base defense, but we must choose some times when we can bring the house. We have to get off the field on 3rd down, and we can't give up the big play. On special teams, we have to flip the field with our punting. We must make our PATs and field goals, avoid penalties when we're returning the football, and hopefully force a turnover. Now, I know what you're thinking. This old boy is a genius when it comes to stating the obvious. And that may be true. But the fact of the matter is, when you boil it down, football is a simple game. And most of the time, the team that executes the obvious things best wins. Run it up on these Romeos from Rack and Sack, Eagles.
And folks, you just can't beat that. And you just can't beat Georgia Southern. And you ain't seen nothing yet.